You don't hear me? This is AB with TTT. AB with TTT. AB with TTT. All right. Let me do the collectives, get through these collectives, and I'll start answering questions. I need to go get some of my other decks out. I've been saying that forever. Hey, Ishita, how you doing, huh? The first card out on this collective is denial, delay, denial, delay. Maybe if it's not denial, it's someone's really just not in the know. Miss Thelma, hello, hello. Okay, this has got something to do with y'all's work right off the bat. This first collective is financial. It's got something to do with y'all's money. Money, 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 money. Money. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay. Yeah, this is about y'all's money. Let's go. Let's talk about the money, baby. Show me the money. Yeah, okay. So, in the recent past, I'm seeing something here about us just being unsure. Maybe not really not knowing all the facts, not knowing the facts, either in denial or just straight up, I wasn't in denial, I didn't know. Therefore, if you didn't know, it's like, well, I'm struggling to take action on it. You know, I'm dragging my feet to take action because I really don't know what fair is, what a fair offer is, what equal give and take really even looks like with something. And the reason that you are struggling here to make a decision in the past, it looks like there's fear and intimidation. It's like, oh, you don't want to do that. Man, you don't want to stick up for yourself. You don't want to do that because there's something here about the equal give and take, meaning it would be lopsided for you. You know, this would just turn out to be not in your favor. You know, you wouldn't get any of your resources back. You wouldn't get any of your time, money, energy, effort, or resources back. This is some type of intimidation, fear, whether it was done to you or you did it to yourself. Okay, or a combination of the two. You got a lot of twos up in here. Your current energy, it looks like you're standing up for yourself. Sure and hell does. It looks like you're standing up for yourself. And it benefits you to do so. I'm seeing a huge offer here for money. It's challenging. The challenge here is the Ten of Pentacles, meaning even this big offer that's presented to you, somebody is willing to negotiate. They want to, this could even be countering an offer. But whatever this is a lot of money. And the challenge here is value at the end of the day. The Ten of Pentacles challenge. Is it worth it? Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. It's, whatever Miss Elliott said. At any rate, in the future, I see you struggling with accepting this offer. I do. But when you struggle to accept this offer in the future, consider very carefully your quality of life. Because to me, the money makes you happy. This is enough money to make you happy, but there's something about the offer, especially within a line of work. If this is a line of work, meaning this is a job, think about, there's something here you're struggling. Maybe it's going to be the actual professional title. There's something here in the future I see you wrestling with. It's like, well, I mean, it's a good offer and all. What? Someone here is negotiating an Ace of Pentacles. This is the most money you've ever encountered. There's no way you can tell me different. The challenge of the Ten of Pentacles. And I do believe you should negotiate, and I do believe you should stick up for yourself, especially when negotiating more money. Absolutely. There is a challenge here in the future. Whether you feel like you're worth more, or something else is worth more, or you feel like you deserve a little bit more. It's like, well, I don't really know about us going half skis here, paying the 3 and the 3. Like somebody here is going to divide it out. You going to get half, the other person's going to get half, especially when we talk about the 10. And it looks like you stand to gain more. Not much more. Not much more. The challenge here of you accepting half. And if it's not half, it's just a little more than half. I mean, here's the deal. In the future, I see you going back and forth with yourself saying, I don't know if that's fair. I mean, however, I will say this, professionally speaking, I want you to think logically, head over heart. Are you happy? Are you happy right now? Will this make you happy? Look at your quality of life. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna go into story time today. Especially when I'm dealing with a man and a woman. I've got one court card here of a man and one court card here of a female. That's it for court cards. I have no other court cards here. Just one man and one woman. One good-looking man who's coming across as intimidating and nervous, and one woman here that's extremely happy and professional. However, I will say this. I walked into this, I bought a TV today off of Marketplace, okay? And it was listed for a very low price. It was, considering the size of the TV, it was listed for a low price. As I got closer to it, I realized, you know what? I hope I'm not being set up right now. You know what I'm saying? So as I get to the front door of this house, I get even more nervous. And this guy opens the door and he says, yeah, come on in. I don't want to come in your house. I don't know why you're inviting me in your house. I don't feel comfortable coming in your house. So I thought, okay, I will step through the front threshold of this door, and this is about where my limit is, my boundary. He continues walking and getting out. This house is nice. And he goes, you keep coming. He's walking me back through this property. And I'm like, oh my God, this is how every horror story starts. At any rate, he says, it's back here in the bedroom. Oh my God, every red alarm is going off in my body. Like, oh God, why? Why would you have this thing back in your master bedroom? Why? Like, nobody does this. I would never allow a single soul in my master bedroom, never. As I'm walking back through there, I'm going through this hallway, and this laundry room's on the left. And his wife she didn't jump out, she's just standing there. Well, it damn near jump scared me because I wasn't anticipating her standing there. Then she got this weird ass look on her face, like, I don't know, like she half fucking medicated. This dude's an asshole, mind you. This guy is a complete dick. He's just got the I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say like a New Yorker vibe because I don't even think it's fair to call all New Yorkers assholes. This dude's just a narcissist. It's very clear for me from the moment that we. Anyway, I say all that to say this. When I got back in my car to go home, I told my daughter on the way home, there's no amount of money in America that could ever make me stay in a fucked up ass relationship like that. They had a gorgeous home. They had a 100-inch TV in their living room and an 85-inch in their bedroom. Good for you. But if some man talked to me the way he talked to his wife, she looked like a battered housewife, like a beaten dog. They kept almost getting into an argument the entire time I'm in their home. I'm only in their home 3 minutes. It was so uncomfortable. It got to the point where I said, "Hey guys, it's okay. Hey, no, this don't gotta go like this. Listen, I need somebody to pick up this side. I'll pick up the other side. It's okay." He starts hunting for like what do you call it? The thing that connects to the wall, whatever. I said, "Hey, listen, I ain't even worried about that connection. I can go buy it. There ain't no money. There ain't no amount of money in the world to justify staying in some toxic ass relationship, whether it be a relationship, a work culture, a work environment, whatever. Cut your losses, be happy with your quality of life, and get the hell on." Oh my God, that was weird. Weird. Fucking weird. Listen, once that lady leaves him and she finds the courage to do so, he ain't never gonna trick another one into doing it. He act like that in front of my face. No other one. I can't imagine another woman putting up with that type of energy. I can't imagine. I don't care how much money you make. I hope you like renting prostitutes. I'm not gonna say it couldn't be me because it has been me when I was much younger. I'm too old for it now. I could never. I felt third person humiliation for her. That was awful. Anyway, that was the story of my day. Yes, moving on. Spirit team, moving on. Okay. Moving on. All right. Second, I didn't mean to run off on a tangent, but that kind of did. There's just no amount of money. Man, look at your quality of life. Get the hell on, man. Are you happy? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. You're happy. Know it in your face, I show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Ooh. Intimidation, fear, what you don't know. Okay. I think this is just this appears to be an extension of the first collective reading. Nice. Nice, Gina, nice. Nine of Pentacles, nice. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, look, there's somebody here in the recent past using some type of skill of heavy-handed manipulation with you. Manipulating your time, your energy, your effort, and your resources. They got away with this for how long? How long have they gotten away with it? To the point in the recent past, you had no choice but to take some type of action. You were like, well, I don't know what to do, but I got to do something. Got to do something. The current energy, it looks like somebody here is trying to attack you. They're trying to go back and forth at the fact that you moved on. You moved on or the fact that your success, but you have to understand that whoever is running a mouth and attacking you, it's like a dog chasing a car. They behind you. You know what I'm saying? It's like these motherfuckers, even if the car stopped, what would they do? Bite at the tires? They wouldn't even know what to do if that big fucker stopped. What are they gonna do? Nothing. They're gonna stand there and look stupid, staring at the moon like they weren't just chasing you, trying to create all holy hell. Fuck out of here, you weirdos. At any rate, what I'm seeing in your current energy is somebody here is trying to attack you. They're trying to attack your forward movement when it comes to money. 1 o'clock at my house. Now, I feel like your journey, it's like, yeah, I mean, you could, in your energy, you could just be running. Like, listen, you don't understand. I'm under attack. I'm running. I don't even know where I'm going. But it don't even matter. I just know I'm leaving. But there's a challenge here of you trying to navigate the road ahead. You're trying to navigate this road ahead. You're trying to navigate what's a good offer, what isn't. That's the challenge. The challenge is, you know, where can I invest my time, money, energy, effort, and resources into a good culture? And I see where you're afraid. They're doubling down on this fear. And I see you're moving into uncharted territory. That's what you're saying. Like, I don't know where I'm going. I just know that where I'm leaving from, it's got to be better than where I just came from. You're saying, listen, I don't know how I'm going. I don't really know. It's uncharted territory. I'm fucking tired. I'm nervous. I'm afraid. But I'm praying that whoever's on the end of this road, somebody, the challenge here, somebody just being nice to you. Or are they just playing in your face? That's the challenge. Can I trust this person to really tell me the truth? Are they being deceptive? Are they just gonna fuck me over? Are they telling the truth? Are they really being nice to me? Because I'm so tired, man. I'm tired. My anxiety is at an all-time high. I'm just sick of this. I'm sick of getting fucked over. I'm sick of it. Baby, the issue, why you're so tired, why it feels like this, because it's the end of a cycle. This is what you've been waiting on. All I can tell you is for whoever I am speaking to, it could just be one of you. You about to be so freaking happy for taking this risk. Whatever this is wish fulfillment. It's just for you, and you about to get all this public success. I know the road ahead right now seems scary. I feel like you feel like an escaped slave back in the day. Exactly. Where you're being chased. Like, that's somebody being chased out. And it's like, man, I don't care where we're going, but these four wheels don't get right. Feet don't fail me now. Don't let me break down here. Exactly. And you don't even know where you're going. I don't even know where I'm going. All I know is I'm just going to stay the course. I don't got no other choice. I've come too far. I can't turn back. Look at all these people. I got the village idiots after me. Well, yeah, because everybody wants this spot. Whatever it is, you're so far ahead of these people. That's what I said here. You're so far ahead. What the fuck would they do if that big stagecoach even stopped? What would they even do? Nothing. They'd stop and look up at the moon like they was attacking something else. Oh, I was attacking a squirrel. I was attacking a lizard. I thought I saw something. I was just scratching my head. Yeah, dummy. Look, I see you being confused. I see you being leery of accepting new financial offers. I see you being leery, not really knowing the ropes of something, not really knowing if this is adequate, if this is fair. You're just exhausted. You're exhausted. You're hoping that you can trust somebody at their word, that they're going to be nice to you. You're hoping that they're honest and that they're not deceitful. They're not just playing in your face. All I can say is this thing here, this cycle closes. This is the ship that you were waiting on to come in. You about to be so damn happy. Whoever that's for, okay? I think you were I see that you were heavily manipulated in the past for a long time. A long time. You've been on a hard, rough road. Somebody here is telling me, listen, hard, rough road ain't even that's not even the tip of the iceberg. This has just been rode hard and put away wet. Something here has been abused. All right, can we switch out the whole energy, please? Go into something new for collective two. All right, let's go into something new, please, for collective two. Big happy, big happy with your money. It's time to move on. There's something here you're feeling intimidated about doing. I need you to just do it. There's a reason why people are attacking you and making you feel some type of way. You got to look at the quality of life in the future. Will you be happy? Maybe it's a title. Maybe you're saying, yeah, but it's not a manager's title. It's a specialist. Like, who gives a shit? It's the same money as what's it matter? Is your quality of life good? What does it matter? It's the same benefits. It's the same pay. It's the same responsibility. All right. Yeah, I see that. I see you being scared of this offer. You scared for this money? This is the help that you needed. There's something here about you being afraid about this money. There's something here about a big ass offer coming to you. This is the help that you asked for. There's something about you saying this can't be real. There's no way. You gonna look a gift horse in the mouth? There's no way. No, there's no way that's for me. No way. And they're trying to offer it to you. No, there's no way that's for me. That's not real. Get out of here. No way. Yes, way. Yeah, yes, way. You need some help, and it looks like the tables are turning. All right, collective two, please. Man, they just gonna stay in collective one. I can't get them to switch energies. I've tried so hard. They won't switch out with me. They won't. I can't get into collective two. We're not gonna switch gears. We literally aren't chariot. This is a car. We're not switching gears. We stuck. Your life's joke broke. Your love ain't doing well. We're not gonna get into a love reading because we're just gonna stay in the money apparently. I see forward movement for you in the past, and I see somebody here doing something to keep you stuck. They had a whole plan to keep you stuck right underneath them where they need you. They keep doing something to distract your ass. Because the challenge here of public attention, honey. They are trying to trap you right where they need you, beneath them. They need you running their errands. They need you doing all they shit so they can stand in the public spotlight. Hello. There's the challenge here of you gaining ground. They want to keep you stuck right where you is. Listen, in your private time, you and your current energy right now, the challenge here is for you to start looking at options. It's time for you to take the lead. For you to stand up. This sorry act right here, yeah, but I don't know if I can do that. You know, what if I regret it? Regret what? Regret focusing forward and trying to overcome this stuck ass energy that you're in. This person got their foot on your neck. If you think they ever gonna let you go, they're not. You making them and this company a hell of a lot of money, and you the do boy. There's do boy energy all up that you never ever leaving. You a do boy. Go fetch, Fido. Woo woo, good dog. Go fetch, Fido. That's what I said. It's like a dog chasing a car. This person knows you. You've already outgrown this position. You've outgrown this company. You've outgrown them. You're bigger and better than they. How you gonna sit across from a desk from a manager who's gonna look at you and they got a bachelor's degree and you got 2 masters? How the fuck's that even gonna happen anymore? You would be a fool. They should be learning from you at this point. Don't be an idiot. Person doesn't want to, they don't want to see you. This is not somebody that's trying to promote your growth. They're trying to attack your growth. They don't want you to leave because you're useful. You're making them look good. I'm sorry, I tried to get into another collective reading, but I'm struggling and I'm already 25 minutes in and I'm not getting anywhere. I was hoping to touch into love, but we're not. We're staying in finances today. That's fine. All right. Ishita Kumar is single. She said, hey, how are you doing? My question is, what's coming in my love life? I'm single. What's coming in for Ishita, if anything, for the next 3 months from now to March? Anything coming in? She's single. You see anything for her from now to March for Ishita? Love offer. I saw this in your pre-shuffle. Love offer. And I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're living in. Yep. I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're living in. There was a reason I heard that. I heard that. I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're living in. Let's go. Yup. You got some man here that would drink your bathwater, girl. Yep. God, he looks at you like wish fulfillment, like he just sees love goggles with you. You, his wife, you were love at first sight. And I do mean it. Damn, this boy see everything with you. Wow. So he all, okay. Yeah, wow. Okay, so listen. In the recent past, what I'm seeing, either this has already happened, and I have a feeling it's already happened. There's somebody here that's got the hots for you. This person is already in your energy on some level, and I have a feeling it's happening at your workplace. And you dismiss them. I believe that you dismiss them because you feel like they're not on your level. Maybe they work in the mailroom, and you're an executive. And you feel like this person doesn't earn enough money, they're beneath you, perhaps, and if that's not the case, perhaps there's an age difference. I feel like it's a monetary difference. I'm telling you, in the current energy, I think that you have, I see that you have completely misjudged this individual. Maybe it's because there's an age difference. Maybe you're saying, hey, listen, I just don't date people I worked with. But I'm telling you, this person has money. They're financially independent. They're single. They consider you a blessing. They already see endless possibilities with you. I see this person in communication with you in the current energy. This person is trying to be extremely creative on how to approach this relationship. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. They think that you two is two of a kind working on a full house. You are just one bad Garth Brooks song. In the future, I see that you struggled. You're struggling to move forward with this. You're struggling whether or not to commit to this. I'm telling you, this thing is an answered prayer. This is everything. You've got answered prayer, wish fulfillment. You've got all the best cards on the board. There is a gentleman here that would drink your bathwater. This is somebody that you would want with you in your old, when you get older and you need help wiping your ass, getting yourself off the safety seat because you're getting old in age. You need somebody to help you into the shower because now you got to wear one of them medical alert bracelets. This is the person, this is the dude you want on your side. There's something here about you dismissing him in the past. You've dismissed him. Maybe you thought he was something, he was just too friendly, too nice. Maybe you thought he was too good to be true. I am telling you, he sees you as everything, but there's a challenge. I feel like the challenge could be age difference. The challenge of the Empress, either it's something to do with what you do for work, or you just don't want to date somebody you work with, or you just don't want to date somebody younger, you know, because when I look at this love offer coming into you with the Queen of Pentacles, you know, it's a younger guy. And if he's not physically younger, maybe you think he's beneath you. Four of Pentacles reverse. Like, nah, I don't even entertain that. He's too young, or what he does here at this company, or what he does for his line of work is nowhere near what I make. Sweetheart, you would be sadly mistaken. You have no idea what this gentleman makes or what he's worth. And you say, well, no, I got a pretty good idea of what he makes at his job or at the job that we both work at together. Again, you would be wrong, because there's something here about his value is much higher than what you believe it is. Maybe he's got money from outside sources. All I could say is this is the dude that puts you up on a pedestal. But the challenge of the Empress, the challenge of you looking at this long term, that's the challenge with you. You are the challenge of you just accepting and saying yes to a good thing, allowing this relationship to unfold and allowing someone to make your every wish and desire come true. Because in the future, maybe it just makes you feel awkward, like when somebody sings the happy birthday song for you at a restaurant. Just makes you feel awkward, like, please don't sing. Especially when they go in for like 2 and 3 minutes and they've added all these extra chorus lines. It's awkward. It's like, oh my God, please, let's let it be over. Maybe that's what it is. But there is a challenge here of you moving forward with this person and investing and like planting roots. It could be due to a work romance. I've said it once, I'm going to say it again. I see too much workplace romance here. All I can say is this is the answer prayer. This is the one. And I have somebody here trying to talk with you, trying to conversate. This person's being very skilled. They're using all their resources trying to get close to you. They really are. They truly are. And this person has the best of intentions. No malice, no ill intent. None of that, especially now through March. There's your top. Come on. I think you've thrown a fish back that's coming back around and you need to entertain said fish. You know, your spirit team's here talking about look at who's flirting with you, and you've been denying this person. You telling me ain't no way in hell. You've done look at them and you're saying, ain't no way. I don't know what you see because I don't see it. Here's what I see. I see you taking a loss. You don't realize the loss that you finna take. There's something here about perspectives, you not trusting your intuition. It's almost like you standing in your own damn way. You bucking up against your intuition when it comes to relationships and who this emperor is, who the match to the empress is. Like, come on, man. You trying to say, well, he don't make enough money for you? Girl, listen. My husband ain't no car wash salesman. He ain't no manager. Apparently, you rejecting an offer from a good thing. You have no idea this brother's background. You really don't. You're judging a book by its cover. You don't know everything about him. Just because he works at the car wash doesn't mean he ain't rich. His family ain't rich. There's something here about you rejecting someone that's not advertising their wealth publicly. Most people that have money don't advertise it like that, by the way. Especially men. They don't want to date gold diggers. But that's just my take on stuff, you know. You don't have to trust my opinion or the cards, but that's what I see. Let's see. Andrea. Hello. Beautiful spiritual sister and family. Hello. Oh, okay. You don't got no question today, Andrea? Brooke Metcalf. Hey girl. What type of energy, Miss Trainer, what type of energy am I walking into with this next improv class? Improv, you doing comedy? Girl, you're doing all kinds of stuff. You're helping the community and you're doing improv classes. I can't even keep up with you. I just thought about that today. I said, man, I couldn't date if I wanted to. I don't have any time. I don't have the time. Like every hour of my day is so accounted for. There's no way. At any rate, you doing all this stuff outside of work. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. You're doing improv. That's amazing. That's amazing. What type of energy am I walking? Well, I would warn you about, people stealing your material. Yeah. But that's just my personal opinion. What type of energy am I walking into with this next improv class? It starts Tuesday. Lasts 6 weeks. You're excited. I'm excited for you. I truly am. That is amazing. Are there any challenges I can mentally prepare for? Girl, I'm nervous for you. I am nervous for you. What type of energy am I walking into with the next improv class? Yeah, you really don't know, you little sweetheart. You a little sweetheart. To a sword, you really don't know. You little sweetheart, you really don't know. You wear your little heart right on your sleeve. To a sword. She's like, I don't know what the hell. I don't know what to think. Oh, you a star. Girl, the first card out the deck is always the highest resonating energy on the spread, the star. You got it going on. I feel it all up and down both of my arms. I like this. Hell yeah. Man, don't hold back. Go in there and steamroll and give it to them. You've got a lot of fire and a lot of grit. You can get down with the best of them. You go in there and you put it to them. Don't hold back. I feel it now. I got the creepy crawlies on both my legs. It started here. Yeah. Shoulder, what is it? Shoulders, legs, I don't know. Shoulders, I don't know. Whatever Lil John said. Listen, do not hold back. You go in there and you steamroll. There's something here about competition. And you coming in there, whatever you've got this. When it comes to competing, when it comes to roasting some folks, shit, you got it. You've got comebacks for days. You stand out. You got a lot of people behind you that want to attack you, but honey, they're behind you. You look like a winner. You're going to go in there and steamroll. Choo, you go steamroll. Don't hold back. There's something here about you holding back. It looks like initially you hold back, but at some point you steamroll. And it could be because somebody triggers a little fight in you, and that's all it takes for you to stand up. Let me clear my throat, yeah. That's all that happens, right? Now you may hurt some folks' feelings. The challenge in the future is hurting some people's feelings. It's all good and fun until the rabbit gets the gun, I guess. Okay. The challenge of hurting people's feelings. Shit, kinda. You fresh meat up in there, you fresh blood. Are you a fire sign? You got Aquarius as a major arcana, but a lot of fire up in here. Somebody done fired your ass up. I see you sticking up for yourself too, and they're gonna learn today. Listen, if I deduct these off this 5, you are what they've been waiting for. You're the new energy there that they've been waiting on. Even if I add them, the moment that you stand up, 5 plus the 2, 7 of wands. The moment you stand up and you clear your throat, shit. Some of these people, you're gonna hurt. The challenge of you hurting somebody else's feelings, but a lot of people are gonna be like so elated, like, yes, finally somebody did it. Somebody did it, finally. There's so much emotional elation. There's a lot of people here that gonna clap like, thank God. It's almost like when somebody knocked Mayweather's ass out. Like, finally, we so sick of his ass. Sink the Titanic. You fresh meat in there. The Page of Wands is fresh meat. You fresh talent. Yeah, I told you 7 of Wands. The challenge of you, coming to the stage. The challenge of you sticking up for yourself. The challenge of you being shuffled around with all these other stars. You know what I'm saying? You either gonna go, it's the moment you own it, Slim Shady. You got the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Cups. This is your lucky day. Hell yeah. I don't know. Listen, friend. In the future, there's something here with a challenge of hurting somebody's feelings, but damn, it's gonna feel good. This is the best feeling. Whatever you do, this is like a knockout punch where you knock somebody out so good, and you go to check on them like, hey, are they okay? Are they all right? Like, I didn't give them a concussion. I don't want to have to pay anybody's medical bills, right? No, you good, girl. They'll be all right. Their friends are there. They helping them up. Believe me, they already rubbing the smelly salts under the nose. They're fine. They're gonna be okay. At any rate, listen. I do think the challenge here of you hurting somebody's feelings, and there's something here about a competitive spirit. And I see you standing up for yourself. I see you arising to the occasion. I do see that when you take this initiative and you're fresh meat out there, I see the challenge of people looking at you like, who the hell is she? Who the hell is this girl? Who is she? You go ahead and clear your throat and make sure everybody remembers your name, because believe me, everybody here, there's something here about emotional fulfillment and happiness, but it does come at the expense of some hurt feelings, whatever that means to you. To me, it sounds like a good old-fashioned roast. Maybe somebody roasts you in a crowd, or you get a heckler or something. To me, it doesn't even feel so much like a heckler. It feels like just a healthy competition. This is a challenge where people go back and forth, and there's a little bit of argument, a little bit of jealousy, a little bit of competition. It's healthy competition, though, at the end of the day. If somebody says something that triggers you, and you stand up for yourself, and you finally take the role, and you look like fresh meat up in there. I like it, though. I like it a lot. They're going to remember your name. I like it. I like it. I like it for you. There's something about something coming up in your energy and the challenge here. I mean, it might have the energy on it of too soon, you know, but I'm telling you, whatever you say, yeah, because there's something about the challenge of commenting on maybe a recent loss, right? Because you're describing loss, but whatever it is, you're able to spin it in a way that makes people feel good. I don't think it's too soon. I don't think it's too soon at all. I think everybody laughs their ass off, whatever that is. Okay. There's no too soon energy at all, but I do feel like if this is a heckler or something to that effect, I feel like you give somebody the business. Mayweather finally gets knocked out, something like that. Somebody does get defeated. You hurt their feelings, but in a good way. I think it's all in good nature. God, I can't believe it's 11:23 already. I didn't even have to cook dinner tonight. All right, Brenda Vaughn. I mean, Brenda, only you would know if you're in recovery from a betrayal. That's a weird question. Is she in recovery from a betrayal? It's an odd question. Got a lot of challenge. Everything here is in a challenge position. Your reading is something else. What's not in challenge positions coming out in reverse. Yeah, here's your betrayal. So I guess you do know that you recovering from some type of betrayal. You healing off of something. The challenge of you healing off of some type of betrayal. So I mean, the challenge of you moving forward, the challenge of you trying to heal off of something, you are coming across as very anxious, very suspicious. I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but you're coming across as something's already come to light in your current energy. Hold on. Yeah, it looks like he was waiting on it. It was going nowhere fast. Something in the recent past is just spinning wheels. It hasn't been able to grab any traction. It hasn't. And you're suspicious as hell. I don't know why you're so suspicious, but you're suspicious. You're suspicious as hell. Anytime that you get alone by yourself, hindsight being 20/20 and all. The challenge here is that the light's already been shown on something. There's red flags all over it. Is this fair to you? Are you receiving what you were entitled to? Because the challenge of you getting fucked over and the challenge of you doing the get along, because you're not making any forward movement, and the challenge of you staying there, going with it, like you just gonna accept it. It's like, well, it is what it is. I guess I'll just keep on trying to heal it and keep hoping for the best here and keep hoping something improves with no change. And you're sitting here and you're saying, I'm really suspicious something's amiss. It is. Skipper, Gilligan and Skipper here, 2 court cards of a man and a woman. And the challenge here of one's love for the other one. And it's like, well, the challenge of using logic, the challenge of using logic. But yeah, but I love this person and I believe they love me. Really? Well, what does logic tell you about love? What does love look like in the future for you? Because there's something here about you being highly suspicious and having a hell of a lot of anxiety, your current energy. And in the future, I'm seeing this King of Cups energy. It doesn't have to be a man, but the actions that one person takes towards another to prove love, meaning time, energy, effort, money, resources. Think logically, make a head over heart decision. That's the whole trouble. The challenge with you is viewing something from my opinion, you're viewing it from a woman's perspective. And it's time that you cut the shit with yourself and with this whole situation and look at love the way love is supposed to be looked at, because there's something here going on in a relationship and it's time to think logically. I mean, sure, you're looking at love, but okay, so what do you know about it? Because whatever this is, you're highly suspicious. You could be highly suspicious about a new relationship. I'm not really for sure. But in the future, I see a very hard conversation coming about in the future. I see a very hard conversation coming about in the future. It's time to cut the shit. Anything else we can tell Brenda? I'm highly suspicious of something right now. So there's something taking place in the recent past where priorities have shifted. Okay, for whatever reason, the priorities have shifted. To me, it's giving that you are no longer one of those priorities. It seems like something or someone, their interest, they've gotten interested elsewhere. Or they're giving someone else something, and whatever's happening, the priority for you is just not there. They've dropped everything to attend to this fire. It's like putting out a fire somewhere else. Their interest is now somewhere else. You're suspicious of it. I see you looking at it. The challenge of you being highly suspicious. Yeah, you looking, what is this? These two court cards that keep coming up. Gentlemen, I see you looking at the dude. I see the dude looking at you. Whoever this person is. And this could just be you wanting to take action, wanting to help somebody, whatever you're doing. But it's like, man, I'm waiting on somebody to come forward. I'm waiting on things to move forward. But the whole issue with your whole reading is spinning out. And the challenge, even in the future, the challenge of you using logic, the challenge of you seeing things clearly and not getting steamrolled by love. The challenge of you seeing things clearly and not getting steamrolled here by love. Because even in the future, when someone, whether this is you or someone trying to explain the truth to you, it seems like there's half-truths even in the future. A bunch of half-assed truths. And the half-assed truth, if I had, the Nine of Swords and the Ace, that would be the Ten of Swords, right? And the challenge of telling someone the truth, because, ultimately that would be a betrayal to you now, wouldn't it? And ultimately, even if I deduct it, that would mean that they're caught now, wouldn't it? So the challenge here of someone telling the truth, the challenge of you reading in between the lines. It's, to me, someone's going to give you just enough truth for you to make a decision. I'm trying to tell you without telling you that, hey, I'm caught up in something. Hey, I may have betrayed you. And the challenge of you reading in between the lines, the challenge of you understanding the truth. But the challenge of this love, this whole love thing that you have going on. Are you going to use logic or not? Because in the future, I see a bunch of half-truths. Half-truths. Kind of true. Do you know what betrayal is, by the way? Omittance. Okay? Betrayal is omittance, baby. That's betrayal. Because if someone told you enough truth, where to go? If someone was to give you enough truth, baby, well, then you would be able to make a decision. But the issue is all these half-truths that you've received. If they was to just tell you the truth, well, then you'd be able to make an informed decision, now wouldn't you? I have never had my suspicion tug on me, my intuition, as a matter of fact, tug on me and been wrong about a situation. I've never said, man, I'm going to give so-and-so the benefit of the doubt and ever been right. Ever. I'll give you an example. As of a couple weeks ago, I had shot a video over there and I said, look at this brand new table. This thing looks like it's 10 years old. This table was in mint condition when I got it. Now all of a sudden it looks like it's 10 years old. It's got all these distress signs on it. And I knew that my daughter sat there and I knew she was using acetone. And I told her when she did it, I said, do not get acetone on my table. Do not do nails on my table. She said, I won't, Mom. So when I went to shoot my video, guess what? She got acetone on my table, and so that I wouldn't see it, she spun that table around. And when I saw it, I said, Ma, you got acetone on my table when I told you not to do nails there. She said, no, I didn't. I said, you tell me you didn't spin this table around so I wouldn't see this mark on this table. She lied and said no. Well, weeks go by, and then yesterday we're in the car together and she's laughing. She said, yeah, you called me. I spun that table around. I said, Anthony helped you too, so both of you lied to me. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just that no sooner you said, don't get acetone on my table, I looked down and it was too late. The acetone was on the table. I was so scared. I just turned the table around when you went to work and I prayed you wouldn't see it. I was on Amazon trying to buy placemats. Now, I say all that to say this. I never gave her the benefit of the doubt, even when I saw it. I knew she did it. I knew she did it. But to me, it's like, all right, well, she did it. What am I do? Cry over spilled milk? She did it. That's it. But when you know the truth, now you can make informed decisions in your life. You're already highly suspicious of it. The issue with you in the future is you accepting the truth. Or does love just conquer all? Is that what you will say? Love keeps no record of wrongs. I mean, that's up to you. You do what you want. It's your life. It's your life. It's 11:35. It's 11:35 p.m. I'm ready to go already. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for bed already. It's 2 hours past my bedtime. I'm going to be dreading work tomorrow morning. I'm going to be hating life. I'm going to be doubling down on espresso when I get there. I'm not going to want to be there too much. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. How about that? All right, so let's go. Who's got a question? I can't stay on here too much longer. I gotta go soon. I'm tired, and I'm gonna be hating life here in about 6 hours. And it's gonna take me a while to fall asleep here. Central Florida. All right, let's go. What's the matter, Spirit? What's going on? What you talking about? Oh, Spirit team got their eye on you. They said, we watching this boy. Who is it? You guy or girl? They watching you? Mm-hmm. Stay woke, ninjas creeping. Why are you stuck? Yo, what are you doing? They say they're watching you. You studying somebody. What is this? You admire her? You admiring somebody. You want to take a risk, but it's hard. Why? Go ahead. Because they tired of work. Okay, the girl telling you she's tired and she got to go to work. Okay. You looking. You admire. And you throwing something there. What is this? Take a risk, but it's hard. Three of Swords. This is person in heartbreaker world. She gotta go to bed, baby. She gotta go to work. Yeah, Queen of Cups gotta go to work, baby. She ain't interested in this. Okay, I don't know what this is, man. What you doing? Yeah. Somebody here, man. Baby, take a risk towards you. It's hard. What is this? I'm tired. I gotta go to work. The Queen of Pentacles challenge. That's right. Queen of Pentacles is got a lot to do, baby. It costs a lot to be the boss, right? It costs a lot to be the boss, baby. Somebody here's just not interested right now. No interest. There's somebody here. Trust your intuition. Truth time. What is this? What are you doing? You trying to get away with something? Trying to steal God's people. I'm trying to run game on God right now. I'm trying to run some game on the Lord, on the Lord's left hand, the Lord's right hand right now. Trying to get away with something. Trying to take my girl. You're trying to take my girl. You got a spirit guy here saying, I see you. I got my eye on you. You're trying to take my girl. Be sneaky linky. But you're evil. Don't even do it. Her busy. Shut up. Here, what's this? This person, what is a secret murder? They don't want you to know who they are. This person. What the hell? I'm here trying to throw an invitation. They're exhausted and they're trying to be manipulative. You ain't really got nothing to offer you. You're not coming across very strong at all. At all. I don't give a fuck. There's something about this Queen of Swords. She's brutal. She's nasty. She's mean. She's very mean. She's mean. She don't give a fuck and she's mean. Thank you. Yeah, she's mean. She don't care. She's mean. And she don't care about who admires her or nothing. She ain't even interested in romance or nothing. It'll take a lot to change her single status. That's damn stupid. It'll take a lot. Okay. Yeah. And this person is happy. They're emotionally content, fulfilled, meaning I'm very emotionally content being a very single person. Something here is very much changed in the recent past, or something here is very much changed in the recent past. It could be a good memory, it could be a bad memory, it could be all the above, but it is what it is. Let's go, come on. Spirit guys want to talk crap about the reader, that's bull crap. And tell my Queen of Cups, you're being challenged here by a lover's connection. Trust your intuition. This person coming towards you. What is this commitment? Somebody here trying to get away with something in a commitment. They trying to get away with something. They trying to offer you something. this person coming through with a love offer, but what is this deception? Or they've been talking shit on the ride. What is this? They were talking shit on the way. This person talked a lot of shit in the car. They did, yeah. Shut up, y'all. Always telling on somebody. See, this is why I got a love life now. They always trying to tell on somebody. You better be careful because they just not all the way honest. Who cares? Let's go. For real, look, the star. What is this? Yo, what you finna do? The star. What you finna do? But finna be hard. Don't get your heart broke now. King of Pentacles. Yo, okay, that made me laugh. They're like a bunch of guard dogs. They really are. They're like a bunch of guard dogs when it comes to me. I've seen all types of crazy shit happen. Like a bunch of guard dogs. Makes me laugh. All right, Andrea, let's go. I'm gonna. How long have I been on here? An hour? I can't stay very long today, and I gotta roll. I'm truly gonna regret this in the morning. I gotta get up at 6, and I should be up at 5:30 to be quite honest. This person's rolling out, don't get off, but they talk shit the whole way. All right, let's go. Will my relationship with Carlos, the Leo, be fruitful in 26? I'm an Aries. So Andrea is a Aries. Carlos is the Leo. Spirit team out here talking about they call spirit team out here catching somebody. Like one hurt, baby. All right. Andrea wants to know about this Leo. I see Knight of Wands. What you do? Just rush into this relationship? There's something in the recent past where this is very much fueled by lust. Very lust driven. And we kind of rushed into it. You know, like the honeymoon phase, right? It's like the honeymoon phase of a relationship, and when people love each other, and it's mostly lust filled. But there's a challenge as of late. Your current energy is a challenge moving things forward. We kind of get stuck. The challenge of travel, the challenge of communication, the challenge of moving things forward. You like a bad Paula Abdul song. 2 step forward, 2 step back. We something, opposites attracted, you know. It ain't fiction. Your future look good. A lot of fire. You got all wands. Who's the Leo? You the Aries. Okay, so you're 2 fire signs. You're a Leo and an Aries. I got all this Aries, Leo. All these wands, baby. One thing y'all have in common is the freaky deaky. You likes to get it in. Okay. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. There's a challenge here of, travel, back and forth communication. Where's this going? So on. But it looks good in the future. It looks like you winning out here. It's very public. Everybody can see it. It looks a little troubling right now in the current energy, but I don't see that. I see this going well in the future. 2 fire signs. Yeah, so y'all, in the recent past, it looks like you rushed into this relationship, and then who's got water in their chart? Who's got water in their chart? Because I saw this death card hit. Scorpio, big Scorpio up in here. Womp, womp. Right, Scorpio is the womp, womp. That's when, don't get me wrong, you mix. I dated a fire sign once. Listen, it's lustful, but you dump the water onto the fire and it just steam, baby. It's steam until it sizzles out, and then we got cold, and it turns cold. real quick. So everything changed in the recent past quite quickly. We got into this relationship. It was full ahead, high speed, and we got into some subtle arguments back and forth, right? Where we start having some disagreements. And then one of you or both of you kind of pull away, and it looks like, well, I'm just going to wait until somebody else says something to the other person, and let me know if he says it again, or let me know if she says it again, and then the next argument will break out. There's something here that was challenging on putting an argument to rest in the recent past. Because you both like to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You want to argue. You two follow each other from room to outside. You can't get away from each other. You can't. You can't get away from each other. Two fire signs. Jesus. And let me tell you another thing. Yeah, you like a bad, you know how like Hispanic people are like, and let me tell you another thing. Yeah, that's what I said. You two, it looks like there's an argument here, and then you try to put it to bed, and it's like, well, like hindsight, you just look at each other like, yeah, if he says it again, this is what I should have said. This is what that's what I should have told her, right? I'm gonna give it back to him now. How dare they say that to me? The next time they come back with it, I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind. How dare they? In the recent past, anyways. Yeah, y'all, you know, you're both about half crazy obsessive on each other. You are. The truth is, you're both just toxic enough to, yeah, you both like each other's The truth is, you're both about half damn toxic. And the truth is that there's something here that you're both kind of obsessive on. And when it comes to your back and forth communication styles, and when it comes to the way that you approach one another, that seems to be the challenge. And there's someone in the equation, in the current energy, that is being quite resourceful with the truth. So if one of you feels rejected, it's like you two step forward, two step back. It's like you two opposites attract. There's something here about magnetism. So when the other one tries to pull away, here comes the other one. It's polar. You're not polar opposites, but you see what I'm saying? When one of you tries to get away, the other one gets real creative with the truth and clarity. And I also see maybe this person offering an apology, and it's like, I'm not interested in your apology. But I'm seeing abuse there happen also with the truth. Somebody here being a little bit too truthful and honest, and it could be on the female side where you hurting somebody's feelings. You really, you know, just because it's true and honest doesn't mean it's tactful, lady. It's like, what'd I say? Shit, I didn't say nothing. All I said was the truth. Yeah, but look, damn. That's embarrassing. Whatever you're saying, shit. You done shamed this person to death. And I do mean a death card. Shamed them to death. You done intimidated them, lady. Whatever you say, you intimidating this person. You intimidating this man. In the future here, all I'm going to say is you all, I don't want to say it's toxic. I want to say this. There's a lot of heavy attraction between the two of you. The truth is, there's heavy attraction. Neither one of you is going to let the other one get too far out of sight. It's just not the way this thing's fitting to go. I see success in the future. I see that we are going to close out a cycle in the future. That you know, it closes out on a good note. Maybe this is just the end of the year, what it is. It looks like you both are fighters. You both are, and I see two people wanting to fight for the relationship. There's something here where we struggle maybe with, if it's not communication, it's struggling maybe with transportation or distance. And there's two people here that want to fight for it. And they're willing to juggle things around and reprioritize things because, you know, at the end of the day, they're going to put their differences aside and they're going to just do what they need to do, and they want things on calmer waters in the future. They want good times. They want good memories. I don't see anything wrong in the future at all. At all. Now, this could have something to do with something someone said while they was under the influence as well. Kind of hurt some of my feelings. Yeah, it was true, but was it nice? Nah, probably not. Probably not. I'm about to leave though. I'm tired. My eyes are getting real heavy. And I think I want to pick at some more of this Chipotle over there. It's, what time is it? 11:52. Okay. 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 Listen, Andrea, there's something here about use your discernment. There's something going on in the recent past where somebody here is trying to get very creative when they speak to you. And they're being honest. They really are. But whatever it is, you're not showing interest. It's like I told this person the truth, but they don't seem to be interested in helping me. I'm trying to take control of this situation. I'm trying to show this person like I'm the man. But they don't seem like they're real interested or what. I did tell them the truth. Your current energy is, again with this toxic flirtation, you two, there's something here about when you two flirt around with each other, there's just a lot of lust there, okay? I don't want to say it's toxic. I want to say there's a challenge here of abusing maybe flirtation or something. But I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Seriously, you got the devil upright. I mean, it is what it is. It's not really a bad thing. The challenge here of the flirtation style, how we communicate or what the other person does, when the other person does it or what, that seems to be the challenge. Without getting too far deep into your reading, and then in the future, listen, there's something here that we can talk through. There's a conversation here that we can talk through, especially when we talk about this relationship. There's a lot to be admired. This thing has the potential to go the distance and really make a happy family, happy wife, happy life. There's something in the future that we can talk through, especially regarding this relationship. There's something here about admiring the other person, learning a lesson, learning a love language. To me, this is just learning a love language. You know, Three of Pentacles is all about learning. You got a journeyman, and you got an apprentice, and you got a master, whatever. Okay, you got somebody here that's a master at their trade, then you got an apprentice, and you got a journeyman there. Okay, so there's something here about admiring someone, and there's something here just about a very simple talk about what families look like, and I don't see anything wrong other than you two, you almost get along just a little too well, especially when it comes to sexual attraction. Okay, I don't see nothing wrong with it though. I don't see anything wrong with your reading, not at all. Nothing. Nothing. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm very tired. I don't want to do this anymore. I just gave it enough time just to, You're welcome, Andrea. Hey, Tim. Tim McKee, hello. No, it wasn't. I was reading for somebody else, but I'm just a little too tired. I wanted to come on and give you guys something tonight, but I got on very late because, you know, errands and chores and all that stuff. I'll try to catch up with you all through the week though, and give you guys something midweek. Y'all take care, stay safe, be nice to one another. Thelma, thank you for always being here. Thank you for my regulars that are here all the time. I do appreciate y'all. Thank you for the likes, the loves, the shares. Thank you for all of it. Thank you for the big middle fingers. I don't care. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me any time, attention, effort, any of it. I appreciate all of it. Y'all take care. Stay safe. I'll talk to you next time.